Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bill. We're going to be in the Player's Handbook from 3rd edition D&D. This is my definitely well-used Player's Handbook. We are continuing exploring the fantasy gods, and we're in 3rd edition D&D, of course. We're going to look at Pelor today. So the first time Pelor is mentioned is in the Cleric deities list. So we'll start there. Then we'll look at the character building thing where they want you to expand your information on your character, your height, your weight, and everything else. And he's mentioned there. And then we'll look at the deities and demigods from 3rd edition. So Pelor, he's the god of the sun. He's neutral, good, and alignment. The domains are good, healing, strength, and sun. Typical worshippers are rangers and bards, but that's not all his worshippers. So, deities by race. He is not one by race, like he's not in that list by race, which makes sense. Now, when it goes into classes, like I said, bards would normally worship Pelor, so he's the first one listed as neutral good god that a bard would worship. Farligan is a neutral god that the bard would worship, and Alidamara is a chaotic neutral god the bard would worship. And that's the only time he's mentioned in those lists. Now let's actually look at the paragraph information we have on Pelor. Pelor, god of the sun, is neutral good. His title is the Shining One. Pelor is the creator of many good things, a supporter of those in need, and an adversary of all that is evil. He is the most commonly worshipped deity among ordinary humans, and his priests are well received wherever they go. Rangers and bards are found amongst his worshippers. The domains he is associated with are good, healing, strength, and sun. The mace is his favorite weapon. So there you learn what his favorite weapon is. Unlike Pathfinder, the clerics in the original 3.0 D&D didn't get their deity's favorite weapon proficiency from the start. That said, clerics were all proficient in mace. So now we're going to be in the deities and demigods from 3rd edition D&D. And I'm sure the same information could be found in a 3.5 version if they reproduced it for 3.5. Pelor is going to be on page 90. Pelor, the Shining One. Symbol is a sun face. Home plane is Elysium. Alignment, neutral good. Portfolio, sun, light, strength, and healing. So anything that would fall in his portfolio is information he would know so many days in advance and so many days after it happened, as if he lived those events. Worshippers are bards, rangers, druids, healers, and commoners. Cleric alignments are chaotic good, lawful good, neutral good. Domains are good, healing, strength, and sun. Favored weapon is a mace. Pelor, deity of the sun, is depicted as an older man in white with wild hair and a beard of shining gold. Pelor is the creator of many good things, a supporter of those in need, and an adversary of all that is evil. He is the most commonly worshipped deity among ordinary humans, and his priests are well received wherever they go. The dogma. Though widely revered as a peaceful and gentle deity who alleviates suffering, Pelor also has a more martial aspects. He brings his wrath to bear on darkness and evil, and he invigorates and heals those who champion the cause of good. Pelor teaches that the energy of life originates from the sun. This light brings strength to the weak and health to the injured. while destroying darkness and evil. He urges his followers to challenge the forces of corruption aggressively, but also to remember that just as staring at the sun can cause blindness of the eyes, relentless attention to the destruction of negative forces can blind the heart to the true essentials of life: kindness, mercy, and compassion. Clergy and temples. Pelor's clerics favor yellow garb. They are usually kindly people with backbones of steel. They are primarily nurturers and protectors, but when the time comes to bear arms, they are not afraid to do so. They also use their powers to heal, nourish, and otherwise aid the needy, while practicing the skills needed to protect their charges should they be threatened. Many clerics of Pelor leave their pastoral duties and go explore far lands in an effort to drive off harmful beings and spread their deity's gifts to all who need them. Temples to Pelor tend to be tall, airy, and blindingly white. They are usually placed so the sun shines into most of their rooms throughout the day. They often feature open, sunny courtyards as well. Pelor's temples are always kept scrupulously clean, and many of them have wings that house hospitals. So that's the major things about Pelor. Pelor's classes, even though I'm not going to go into his actual stats, because the stats are misleading. This is designed for if you were a 20th level character and you were going to face the gods. This is what stats the gods would have. But if you're going to run the 3rd edition epic campaign, minimum I would double the levels listed for the deities before you even consider having the epic characters even interact with them. But he would be a cleric of 20th level, a druid of 10th level, and a fighter of 10th level. So that is Pelor. Here's a picture of his holy symbol and him. So that's at least the artist's description of him, like visually. So let me know what you think about Pelor in the comments below. Is there any information you want me to add to this series, these individual gods we're covering? If so, put that in the comments below so I can know to do that for other videos. Well, until we all game again, guys.